Hello everyone, welcome to Leah Guidance Time. If this is your first time, and welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. It's so lovely to have you here always. So I've been away for a while. I have been really just like resting, rejuvenating, and then I really wanted to come back and do a reading. So this is going to be collector reading, and I would like to check the week ahead energies that you can expect. So 7 to 10 days from now that you see this video, basically this is going to be a timeless reading. And I'm not sure how detailed this reading is going to be because I just like put out a lot of oracle cards and the cards around here. Maybe it's just because I've been away for a while and I really want to do it. So let's see basically what kind of energies you can just expect. And I have been hearing when I was tapping into the collective's energy actually that like the doors that you never think that could be actually opening for you, like opportunities, like this is kind of like blessings that are coming ahead energies. So some things might be just like putting back on track for you is like what I want to say. And you might be start seeing some kind of like a small signs within this like a 7 to 10 days for you. But I will start with the Moonology Oracle cards basically, and the pink is something important, like connecting with your heart chakra, connecting with what do you want, connecting with like what gives you pleasure is something going to be quite like uplifting for you. That's going to be quite helping for you to connect with the present moment so that you can be able to understand actually your needs and your desires better, because like whatever is coming your way is all and purely connected with your needs and desires. Like your blessings are going to feel so uplifting for you. I mean, it's a blessing, so you don't find blessing in something that you're gonna feel like dreadful to do, right? So maybe there's kind of like a clarity needed in here about like what do you actually want, what could actually fulfill you. So there might be more of like a guidance from your guides coming and saying that, especially your angels around you coming and saying that you might have to just like let loose a little bit this week especially, and start connecting with things and do the things that actually uplift your soul, because you do deserve it. What do we have here? Oh my god, full moon and Aquarius. Actually, like I have been checking before this reading because I kept like I lost track of all the astrological events that has been happening because there has been a lot. And then I was like, okay, what is the upcoming full moon and when is it? It's actually on the 9th of August, the full moon in Aquarius that we have. Amazing that I actually checked it, literally. It's to show the real world, the real you. I want to just like get more into it, like because something is going to start shifting for you, especially with the full moon in Aquarius. Something is going to start coming up into close for you. I'm hearing like some of the relationships of your life might start falling off, like falling off in a way that if you are the one who has been putting all the work in, if you were the one who has been just like pleasing others, and if you were the one who were like mediating the relationship, once you stop putting all the effort that you have been putting in all along, then you might start just seeing some things falling off. So you literally putting your energy back to yourself is going to start revealing a lot of things. Step outside of your comfort zone, North Node. This is literally aligning you with what you are meant to do in this lifetime. Everything is connected. And for some reason, for a weekly reading, I just wanted to use this like a life purpose oracle cards as well that I will use. So we are going to also like check a little bit more about like what you're meant to do in this lifetime and how are you aligning with what your soul is calling off for you to do, because you might literally have a like Aquarius in your North Node, and whatever you came here to do in this lifetime is might be something you have not quite mastered in your previous lifetimes. And I believe that is usually how it goes, like a south node is something that you already mastered, the north node is something you feel quite uncomfortable in this lifetime. And what you, the collective who's tuning in with me right now, is feeling, have been feeling quite uncomfortable in their life is literally being you, being the authentic you, because you might have been made a feel all of your entire life like you're too much, or something is not enough about you, or you're too little for that and too much for that, and you're like, okay, just give me the recipe about how do you want me to behave in what kind of like a situation, so that I'm not gonna like hear those kind of like a things again, because I don't know what you want, because you're so inconsistent. I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm a very analytical person. I really want to understand everything that's happening, and especially like you might have developed that kind of like a coping mechanism from an early age, in a way that like if you cannot basically make sense of the emotions, if you cannot understand it because like it's so chaotic, you might just basically develop a coping mechanism around like trying to rationalize the emotions so that you're gonna understand it, but then you start like moving away from feeling the feelings. You're just like understanding it, but then understanding is not enough to let go of those feelings. So around this full moon, there might have been a lot of emotions. You might just start recognizing that is literally like coming back from the past for you to just like heal and release all at once for good. And you're going to be a perfect channel for the spirit, by the way, if you allow it. So automatic writing is coming to my mind. So if you just wanna make a ritual around the full moon, around like 9th, 10th of August, basically, which is going to be quite around my birthday actually, then this is a perfect way for you to actually release. Literally automatic writing. If you have been wondering about some things in your life, about how something is going to unfold, any area of your life, you can literally just like sit and just channel in that full moon energy and like write it, and then it like you don't have to do anything with it, literally. And some people also like saying that with your like non-dominant hand, like if you're right-handed, then like with your left hand, or vice versa, you might just actually channel like a better information. But if you really want it to just flow, you can just use your dominant hand as like a right hand for me, to channel the information. And you can also see, basically you can also like set an intention about, okay, what do I need to release so that I can actually fully move forward, because there might have been still some things that you don't want to fully acknowledge, because you might have already put a lot of work on it and effort on it, and you think that maybe it's done or it should be already done, why this is coming up again. So that might be kind of like a quite a theme for this kind of like a full moon and Aquarius time for you, that I want to say. I'm hearing also some people coming back from the past, so they want you to be a little bit more discerning about it. Confidence is a key to your success. You are going to be pushed to set boundaries, very firm boundaries with the people in your life, with some people in your life. You're gonna know if it's going to be with the family, friends, lovers, whatever is that for you. But I'm picking up an energy that there is going to be some situations that's going to push you to set some boundaries for good. What are the upcoming energies for the collective? Oh my God. Be bold and make the first move. Yes, like you being bold and you setting like boundaries, and you being bold and actually start taking actions towards the things that you really do want. A time for a healing. Like you have not been always this way about like feeling confident in yourself, to like trust your own instincts, trust your own needs, and trust your own basically like thoughts, even your own emotions. You have been raised to suppress them. You developed coping mechanisms around suppressing them. So you're literally like stripping away years and years and years of conditioning. You might start really seeing yourself stepping into your own power. And wherever the areas is in your birth chart, what house is that, whatever house is that, or basically like whatever whatever house is that, you might be seeing the biggest shifts happening in there, especially around your self-worth that I'm hearing. Like, just to give an example, for example, I'm not an astrologer, but like the Aries is in my fourth house. Very sad. Very, very sad. So I had a very chaotic family life, and there has been a lot of big chaotic shifts has been happening in a way that it has not ever happened in my life before. So you might be also start seeing like wherever the Aries is ruling in your birth chart, like a big shift start happening, because the fourth house is all about like basically your family life, even like how you like embrace your emotions and everything. Like it's ruled by the Cancer, but the Aries is very like a contradictive sign to that one. So if it's in your first house, and you might start like seeing that you're actually stepping into your own power, and you start recognizing your own needs more, and you start stepping into your own like personal power, and you start expressing yourself a little bit more boldly. If it's in your second house, you must start recognizing that the things that you have been putting in effort into like make some money around, or around your career, you're just taking like a more like a bold actions actually, in a way that you didn't think that you could just do it before. If it's in your third house, then maybe you start expressing yourself a little bit more like clearly and authentically, without thinking about how the other people are going to perceive you, and so on and so on. You can literally ask even like a Google, ChatGPT, any AI tool about it. They're amazing about that. Okay, so I'll just put this one aside, and I'll actually start getting a little bit more cards in here. I'll just go with the tarot because I have a lot of other cards that I will be using. So what else is coming into, wait a second. Yeah, sorry about that. My phone got into the sleeping mode, so I just turned it off. So what else is collective? What else collective can expect within the next 7 to 10 days period? What else they can expect? This is a lot. I'll put them kind of back, but we have Seven of Wands, the Hierophant in reverse, Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. You might be really like setting boundaries with someone that maybe this is like in general people, not specific someone, but there's like a water sign on here, like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, like someone that is not like a stable for you, and some people that are not emotionally stable, but like maybe they never thought about just looking at themselves or improving themselves. They have been always just like good with like however the life just like whatever the life just gives at them, and they never try to improve it or themselves, etc. I'm seeing you literally like closing your doors for some people. But okay, let's get a little bit more details here, like one by one, please. Thank you. We had the Moon in reverse. That is some Cancer energy there. Is that some? We have Three of Pentacles. What can collective expect within the next 7 to 10 days, please? There are going to be some fears that you have suppressed are coming to the surface. Seven of Swords, definitely. Nine of Wands in reverse. And we had the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You might find out someone's intentions, and that someone might have been a person, I'm sorry for a trigger warning in here, but who does not take responsibility for their own life usually, and just want other people to do the work. If it's their emotions, if it's their insecurities, they might be literally acting in a way that they're going to make the other person feel guilty, and they will avoid all the responsibilities in a way that they don't want to feel the things that they don't want to feel, so that they're going to make other people feel bad, because like whenever they feel bad, it's just because they got triggered and they need to feel some certain things about them, but they do not like it and they don't want to go there. So instead of just like doing the work, they're actually gonna like project it onto the other people. You might be that other people basically for that person for a long while, that you have been just like keeping the cool, you have been taking the burdens off, but there is this death energy. There's big Scorpio energy. It doesn't have to be a Scorpio, you don't have to be, but there might have been some big transits were happening around Pluto as well. So whatever the Pluto is like ruling at the moment, what houses and transitioning from your birth chart, that might be a big sign for you as well, especially for the fire signs maybe. But that cycle is coming to an end. You are literally ripping off the bandage. Like you have been trying to like rip off the band, like you have been trying to put a bandage on a massive waterfall to like prevent the water leaking, and it's just like, no, that has not been working. We have been wasting a lot of bandages, and then like it was terrible. The quality did not matter. The quality of the words that I tried to say, quality of the actions I tried to take, like the quality of the thoughts that I have been having, everything that I have been doing it on myself, it doesn't work because the other person does not want to receive it. Once you start healing that one, you are going to start seeing like how much you have been suppressing your happily ever after in here. That is literally like a family healing is that I have been seeing in here, especially with the 10 of Pentacles in here. It might have been just like pictured of a perfect like happily ever after kind of like a picture, or in a way that like it looks so good on the paper, so why don't you like it, or why are you complaining about it? But I'm seeing that you might be pushed to kind of like make a little bit of a decision, but it's literally like an internal decision. So let's see, 7 to 10 days ahead. I'm seeing that you're being more open towards accepting something you have been quite more guarded to. Like something is going to feel off for you. Like this is going to be about either a family or a house that you're living in. Like something that has been having a foundation in your life. This is not a new relationship. This is not a new connection. This is not a new job. This is not something new. This is not a new friendship. Something that had a foundation in your life that you have been getting a little bit of like icky feelings around. You have been feeling a little funny around. That feeling is going to intensify around the full moon. And that is going to intensify, and that's going to start like putting some things up into the light for you. Some people in your life have been wearing some kind of like a false masks, and it's not as dramatic as it sounds. It's literally their protection mechanism, coping mechanisms, and there have been many like unhealthy feminine figures in your life that I have been feeling. So as much as you will be willing to see that, you will be releasing those patterns, but I believe that you have been already releasing a lot, so you will be lowering your guard. So this week ahead is having like heavy energies around basically your internal work, your internal energies. Like there might not be so much like happening on the outside, and I want to just like get a clarification for the Ace of Pentacles, because I'm hearing that whatever is not working out for you, whatever door you perceive as to be closed or going to close up, or opportunity is going to be turned down, whatever, is going to be a blessing. Why the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse in here, Spirit, please? Oh, this is terribly a lot. I saw death again. Okay. Ace of Cups. Clarifying Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and we have Queen of Cups. Oh my god. Your guys are like, listen to your intuition. You got all the answers. Okay. You might feel like something is not working out. Like something might be disappointing you. There might be a fire sign. It doesn't have to be like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or like maybe even like a water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but how maybe like a fire sign. But anyway, if it's a water sign person, still like this is like a hot and heavy energy that you might have been suspecting a little bit about, like, is it gonna last long? Like, what are their intentions? So you might start finding out that some opportunity with them is actually falling away. It's just because you know within your intuition that you have to like give in to yourself at this time, not someone else. Definitely. So this like a disappointment might be a little bit around, let's say, in terms of like matters of the heart at this time. I don't know why I'm hearing or feeling like a long distance, but is there any more clarity about Ace of Pentacles? We have Knight of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Wands and the Star under the bottom of the deck. Something was quite hot and heavy. There might be two different people that one of them you might decide that no, we are not good for each other. The other one, you might also just recognize that, oh, like that is just so obvious that that's not gonna work out, and that's not what I stand for. I mean, like, this is so like immature and unstable energy. So there might have been two people in your life a little bit like one air sign, one fire sign. Air signs are Gemini, Aquarius, and basically Libra. You might just start asserting your boundaries. Like with the air sign, if it's an air sign or that person feels quite immature and like hot and heavy, just takes action, like just say a lot of words but no follow up actions, then you are going to present yourself as a Queen of Wands and you'll be like, hey, like, we are not doing that. I have my precious energy and I'm not going to invest it to you. Like, you don't worth it. You, no, you're not. And you will be very confident about it. And it's going to be a very easy decision for you to make and very like easy to follow up as well. But the other person that you might have been just having a little bit more feeling towards, you're still gonna make the right decision, like right decision in a way that you're gonna choose to invest in yourself a little bit more and like withdraw your energy from that person. But it might feel a little bit more wary to do that. Let's say maybe you have a little bit more history with the other person. Very interesting energies, very specific message. Take it if it does resonate with you only, please. I wanna get some also Whispers of the Love Oracle cards. Like, I was drawn to this deck and I was like, I'm not planning to do a love reading, but like, maybe there is a reason. So let's get some messages for you from this deck as well, since we have been talking about love. What do you want to say to collective about this? Spirit, please. Thank you. Can we get one card about love and what advice, what messages the collective needs to hear 7 to 9 days from now that they're watching this video, please? Yeah, I had to say it out loud. Oh, we have one card and I pick up the another one. So, be willing to express love. Express love to receive a love. That's beautiful. It's number 6. And then we have speak the language of love. Loving words have power to change lives, including your own. Oh my God, like be willing to express love. They're so complementary to each other. And speak the language of love. Something. Okay, so one thing is that you're going to gain a lot more clarity towards what you need out of a relationship, out of a love. Like, you know, those love languages, like I believe that yours is literally like words of affirmation, and there might be other ones like words of affirmation, physical touch, like acts of service, and like gift giving, and quality time, I guess. I don't remember if there was any more, but like, sorry if I missed anything. But like, words of affirmation might be quite important for you, but if it's not, still the person that you will truly want to like keep in your life that could actually complement you is going to be so much aligning with what you need out of love. If it's the words of affirmation, that person is going to be really just like affirming you with their words. You will never ever have to just even second guess like how they're feeling, what are they thinking, because it's always going to be there and they're going to uplift you through it. If it's acts of service, then they're going to be like keep just supporting you and showing you and making your life easier by any means. Express love to receive love. Within this 7 to 10 days, I'm not sure if you're going to have some kind of like a longing towards a connection, especially if some connections are falling off of your life. I'm not sure if you're going to feel like and we have romance under the bottom of the deck, and this says, I lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. I'm not sure if someone is going to like a come and express their like a feelings towards you, and you will be like maybe hesitant, or you will be guided to say some things as well, but you might not be trusting it so much. So if someone ever comes and expresses their like emotions and love to you, you are also guided to express it back. Like, this does not necessarily mean that you're going to like enter a relationship, you're going to have your happily ever after, like you know, the future partner, etc. Or maybe you're already married and maybe you already have your future partner. That's lovely. But what I'm just trying to say is, I don't want to give any kind of like a false hopes, but besides that, I'm feeling that there is going to be like moves towards you, especially around this full moon. The person from a past and also somehow new, but like a two, three different energies in here. And some people might be expressing their emotions towards you, and you are fully supported to express yours as authentically as you can, especially with the like what we have been talking around here with the North Node and the like a full moon and Aquarius. That is going to be quite healing for you. That's going to be also quite a proof from your side to the universe that I am ready to receive what I authentically give. Um, because loving words have power to change lives, including your own. You are guided to speak kindly to yourself a lot more and be a lot kinder to yourself, and you might start like recognizing that one, that you might want to be kinder to yourself and treat yourself even better around this time. I just wanted to get a little bit more clarity about express love to receive love. Six of Swords in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, and Three of Wands. That definitely feels like someone is just like, ooh, like doing a 180 towards you. Okay, the heavy water energy with the King of Cups, like again, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Someone who decided to, I nearly wanted to say ran away. Someone who decided to leave a particular situation might be doing a 180 towards you, and then you're like, what? Mm, actually, that can be something you're actually expecting a little bit of a Three of Wands. But someone is gonna express their opinion, emotions to you. I'm sorry, but the Queen of Queen of Swords in reverse. Mm, and the Seven of Pentacles, like, can you see, like, you might be a little bit like, kind of like a too late situation in here. Okay. So, let's get a little bit more cards about, like, what can, thank you, expect. No, wait, postpone, post, say no. Like, okay, that's going to be the one that I will take only. We have been just thinking about that, and we have been just talking about that, someone coming expressing their love and thoughts and opinions about you and to you, and just want a second chance or something, or maybe they just want to like a come back, and like it's going to be so fizzly, like it's going to be feeling so unstable, I guess, and you will be like, that's why it's going to give you more confidence for saying no. So even if someone might be coming a little bit hot and heavy, like the spirit is giving you like a full like a exit and permission to literally wait. Like if someone ever tries to rush you towards saying anything or making any kind of decision, like the answer is already no. So if it's meant for you, it is going to stay with you. So if it just feels rushed, then it's not for you. And we have Dance with Life under the bottom of the deck. It's like, do something to change your energy. Like if this situation feels a little bit like heavy for you, you might also recognize that intuitive need of like doing something quite spontaneous after, or doing something that you love to indulge your energy and yourself into, literally to shift your energy. But I want to get some kind of like a switch from love to get some kind of like a career masters, especially aligning with your North Node energy. What is the collective aligning, Spirit? What this collective is aligning, please? What are they aligning in this lifetime, especially with their North Node? Music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. You are a very creative person, and literally music, you might be making music, you might be playing an instrument, even producer, like however the music resonates with you. You're going to start seeing that first of all the music has a little bit more of like a healing energy for you, and you might start utilizing it a little bit more, especially whenever you are having heavy emotions. And maybe some of you are studying music actually, but like I'm gonna get a little bit more cards about how the music is connecting with your like Life source. I'm hearing. Time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. You might be a multi-talented person, and music might be one of the areas that you're considering. Justice. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. And one more, please. We have author too. So take those messages, however they're actually like applying to your situation in here. We have two. We have leadership. Take charge of the situation, and the environmentalist. So you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So especially with the justice in here, so there is an area of your life that, okay, you are a natural born leader. If you're not in a leadership position, this is like literally what your soul is calling out for you to do. You are an earth angel, you are a light worker, you might have double triple mission in this earth. You have a very special connection with the like babies, the children, and the animals, like a very pure souls and pure energies, because you are that pure energy. You are here to heal others and lead others, especially the ones who have been through many unjust in and throughout their lives. So you are going to be a guiding light for them. That's why you have been gone through a lot of tributes and trials, and the music has a very very special like meaning for you, like the lyrics, the sounds, the frequencies, and especially the tone of your voice, the frequency that you speak is unworldly, that I want to say. So you are like, whatever you're meant to do in this world is literally something that is going to have your signature on it, and it is going to be something that you are going to have to use your voice. So if you are someone who's just producing music, doing music, playing an instrument, you are guided to sing. You are either guided to write words, and I saw the author there, like writing the words or selling it to others or just using it for your own, or you are guided to sing. Okay, that was very specific, so please take it. However, it is resonating with you. Okay, so and you might have a beautiful singing voice as well. I say writing. We saw the author, and then there's writing too. So I will get your last advice, and I will just close up that reading. So what is the advice you want to give for collective consciousness 7 to 10 days ahead since they see this video? What's your advice, spirits? I'll get 2 cards. We have to the sea, 7 in reverse. I'm just like connecting with here. One more, please. We have building blocks, 28, it's up to 10. Realignment and redirection, no place like home to home. So I will quickly read this one for you. So we will start with the 7 to the sea. Let me get some water. So the protection message says that when external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You are in a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course. There is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against a situation and learn to flow, even when the tide is going out. Relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. And ancient mariners saying applies to you now. When fishermen cannot go to the sea, they stay home and repair their nets. There is something in your life that's kind of like outside of your control. This week it's going to like a peak in your life, and you're literally guided to like wait or postpone that situation. If it's outside of your control, then you have nothing to worry about. Otherwise, it's going to be literally you trying to like put a bandage over a waterfall. Like it's not gonna work, it's not gonna stick. So like maybe like your mantra for this week is like, not my circus, not my monkeys. Was that? No, not my monkeys, not my circle. I don't know. You know it. You know it. I have no idea why I mess with that. But yeah. So if it's not yours to worry about, then just, it deserves to be out of your mind as well. Just do something that is fun for you. So, and the building blocks. So the oracle message says that you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of the time and serve as a solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is a truly remarkable and a beautiful design. That is lovely. I love that message for you. Like, can you see how confident and shining she is on the top of all these building blocks? It's literally like anything you throw at me as a brick, like all over my life, I just like make them my foundation. It's literally like you telling the universe and telling all the people, like, hey, anything you throw at me to like destroy me, here I am just thriving upon them. Thank you so much. They make me the me right now. I love that energy. I love that. It's like you're building something amazing. You are going to be recognized. You're going to be like so abundant, so happy, like such a magnetic soul in this world, and you're going to get everything you desire and you truly deserve out of this life. And you're going to start believing in it more and more and more. You're going to start like building up that self-worth more and more and more. And you have already started, and you're going to start like saying no all the things that are not aligning with you even more, especially when some things might be like keep coming to a peak around this like a full moon and within this week. Then it is not to destroy you, because you know that nothing can destroy you. It only helps you to build a more stronger foundation. But these are all the messages I got for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the reading. If you did so, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed it yet, I'll be so happy to have you as a part of my community. And I'm sending you lots of love and a beautiful energies your way. And I really do hope to see you soon. Until then, please take care of yourselves and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.